Pretty much. You know what I saying? So I'm like stuck here at work and shit, you know? I'm just like stuck, like right here. Yeah. I showed up, what, like 5 minutes after the appointment time, which is still on time because there was a truck in the dock, another one backed in. So what I'm thinking is going on, they open up at 4:35. Okay, so when I showed up, the 4:30 appointment was in the dock. I'm 6 o'clock. So the 4:30, now they're on the 5 o'clock. There's one more ahead of me, which has to be the 6 o'clock. I mean, the 5:30. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so 4:30 was here when I showed up. They pulled off. Um, they pulled off. Now it's 5. The 5 a.m. is in there. 5:30 is ahead of me. I'm 6 o'clock, which means, damn, it's about to be 7. Dude, it's gonna be a late ass, and I'm probably never gonna get another load tomorrow, dude. Okay, who's in there right now? 5 o'clock's in there right now, so they won't get off until like 7:30, 8. Damn, bro. So I'm not gonna get into the dock till like, right? Hold on, 7:30. Yeah, till like 8:30, dude. I got a 6 o'clock appointment, and I ain't gonna get off the dock until like 9, dude. And I got bro, and I got yeah, bro. I got the 6 o'clock appointment. That's like 3 hours. This is bad, dude. Got some trolls up in here, dude. That's like 3 hours being late. I don't miss all those sit around hours and they expect you to take a nap or something. Yeah, but the thing about that is this, take a nap, right? Where are we gonna take a nap at? Where are we gonna nap at? You ain't taking no nap up in here. This local. See that? That's where the sleeper would be. But ain't no sleeper back there. So we're just chilling. This shit sucks, dude. This shit's awful. It's god awful, bro. So yeah. And then so I put in a transfer, right? Then I got told what? Like yesterday before I went to work that the transfer got canceled. I'm like, oh, bro, like I finally got a job, right? It was like a good paying job, hourly, canceled it. And I'm trying to stay with the company. You feel me? Like I'm trying not to job hop. Um, like I don't want to live in the 209 no more, right? So I put in a transfer to the Bay, and everything was going good, right? I talked to the manager, everything was going good. Out of nowhere, they just canceled it, bro. Like what I think is going on is like I think it's because we need drivers over here on this account. I think this account is the one that needs support. Slump over the steering wheel. I know, right? I'm gonna throw on the mic. Why aren't you a union driver yet? You said you had a union gig. I never said I had a union gig. The hell you smoking on? I never said no shit like that. That's that coastal. coastal thing. Did you hear about Asia Maya? He bought a truck stop. It has not paid his employees since the summer. Look, we're not going to start uh, something like that, bro. Like, I ain't trying to get sued. You feel me? I wouldn't say no shit like that. Something like that, that dude could turn around and sue people for saying some shit like that. I don't know what homeboy has going on. I don't really watch the Chinito dude like that. Okay, so they're getting in there 7:30. So they should be off the dock by 7:30. I'll get in there what 7:45. Okay, so I'll probably be off the dock by 8, right? Like 8:30. 8:30, 8:45. That's when I should be off the dock. Well, I don't know, bro. Hopefully I could get in there and they just straight have me do a drop and hook, which is probably not going to happen. Let me see. Bro, what the hell? There we go. Noise cancellation. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it's the truth that's on his channel. Google it. You talking about? So hold on. So dude, he bought a truck stop. He hasn't paid his employees since the summer. So he hasn't paid them. Well, what's the summer? Is the summer August? You know? I don't know, bro. Like, it's the summer August? You talking about? I saw someone posted your Facebook comment on Charlie Kirk. Oh yeah, I got people that be stalking me and shit. I'm gonna have to see that one, dude. Dude hasn't paid his employees, right? I mean, look, man, these big YouTubers, you know, I'm not surprised by anything they do. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm trying to get my other phone so I could see what you're talking about. All right, let's see. And of course, it's dead. Of course, it's all the way dead, dude. So we're gonna put this on the charger. Dude, and I dropped it the other day too. See how it's all. I mean, I can still use it. It's just a little cracked. That's the screen protector. It's not the actual screen, so I'm still good. What are you talking about? I gotta let it charge before I start using it. Trucking's a scam. This is why you need to be paid by the hour. Sitting around is bullshit. Yeah, I mean, dude, I mean, it's still the same shit out here, really. I mean, I haven't been applying at places really heavy like that, but I still been applying. Dude, this Northern California 209 slash Bay Area trucking market, it's hard to get a job, dude. It's hard. I was talking to like two other drivers at my job about this shit, right? This market is tough. This market where we're at, I know. I mean, for you guys who are like, I don't know, in other places, maybe even in other parts of the state, it's probably easier for you to get a like into Cisco or US Foods or a good position, even a good union job out there. But up here in the 209 slash Bay Area, from like the Bay Area into the like the Stockton Modesto area, the job market's tough, dude. It's and the dude, like I thought I had me one, right? With the company. I was switching from account to account and they canceled it, bro. I'm like, oh man, it just sucked, dude. I was ready to go. I had my start date. I had my start date and everything, dude. I talked to the manager. It was all good. And I talked to him when I found out it got canceled. And he was like, yeah, man, that wasn't me. That was some higher up. You know, what I think is going on is because on this account where I'm at, we lost a bunch of our drivers. So I think we actually need the support over here. So I think that's why my transfer got canceled. But I want to see what you guys are talking about. Someone said Asian Mai hasn't paid his drivers. I got to see this shit because that's pretty crazy. His drivers or his employees. Let me see. Let me see here. Uh, Asian. What is it? Asian Mai? Asian Mai Trucking? What happened to the Asian Mai show? I'm not going to sit here and watch this dude's whole video. I don't really watch this dude's. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or whatever thing or anything to this dude, but I never like I saw a few of his videos. I don't think he's like an active truck driver, you know, and I just think he's just kind of boring. You know what I mean? Like I think his content is for people that are like hella hardcore into trucking like that. I just never really got into his shit like that. It seems like he's the trucking newsletter, and a lot of his stuff seems like clickbait. Like he exaggerates a lot of his titles to make you think like, oh no, the end of trucking is here, just so you could click on his video and he could make money. I mean, I get it. I mean, we're all YouTubers, right? Truck drivers 3 weeks ago. Charlie Kirk. Dude, I don't. What are you talking about? It's on. What is it? Post? Is it on his community post or something? See, this is why you got to be careful. When people say crazy shit about somebody, like I don't know. I don't see nothing on here about dude buying a truck stop like that. 37-year-old trucker passes away in Cabo. That sucks. That's awful. That's the scary part about running OTR, like living in your truck, dude. Like you pass away in your truck. That sucks, dude. At least if you're local, you know, you're out and about, like people could see what's going on. If you're in your truck, I mean, you're just local like that. I don't see nothing about this dude even buying a truck stop. I don't know, and I don't pay attention to dudes, so I don't know. Truckers Paradise, Gainesville, Texas. I don't think I would move to Texas, bro. Honestly, your mic kind of sucks. So what happens is when I'm going live, there's a lot of feedback. So I'm probably going to turn this mic off. There's feedback right here when I'm on live, right? But when I'm not live, there's no feedback. It's perfect. Like I could be right up on the mic when I'm vlogging and there's no feedback. Like the mic works clear. But every time I'm live, there's like cracking and shit. So let me turn this off since someone said the mic. This is actually pretty much, this is actually like the best mic that you could get is the DJI, right? This is the one that Roadrunner Naya uses and like a lot of big YouTubers use. But when you're going live, the shit cracks. right? You know, I see my live streams when I use it, and the audio sucks. You know what I mean? Trucker Paradise Gaines, Trucker Paradise, Gainesville, Texas. Okay, let me see. Is that what you're talking about? What'd you say? Google Trucker Paradise Games. Trucker Paradise, Gainesville, Texas. Texas got some wild ass names for their towns and shit, you know? Gainesville, that sounds like a bunch of people that live there that take steroids and shit. Many employees of Truckers Paradise in Gainesville say they haven't been receiving Leonard placed under boil water notice. Truckers Paradise truck stop fails to pay employees in face of complex business. Let me see. Many employees of Truckers Paradise in Gainesville say they haven't been receiving pay.
Present employees of Truckers Paradise in Gainesville are voicing their concerns about the lack of pay and wrongful terminating that they say has been happening. KXII 12's Gracie Savage spoke with employees today about it. He joins us live in the studio now. Gracie, what do you know? Caroline, employees at Truckers Paradise told me their paychecks have often been late, and sometimes they haven't shown up at all. Now, some have decided to take legal action. Everybody's got to be we filed complaints and was taken by the law.
You know, the thing about working these type of jobs in Texas, like at a truck stop or a gas station, you don't make shit in Texas. At least out here in California, you make at least 15, 16 an hour, probably more than that just working a cash register out there in Texas. They're probably getting paid like 10, 11.
Employees tell me they see a delay in their paychecks. The first time I figured nothing of it because things like that happen and it just kept happening. It's slowly getting more, off about it. And the employees tell me things keep changing. It was one of the investors were on a vacation, I think was the first excuse. And
What?
then excuse.
Hey, but what's this got to do with dude? It's on his live feed. When you click on live. I bought a truck stop to give free truck parking to all truck drivers.
I have not gone by in a very long time. I'm thankful and I'm happy to do it. And so, regardless of people watching this or not, you guys can watch on the replay. So I'm still going to talk because I
Trucker's
know
Paradise.
you ramble on too much. Just
Okay, so he bought this truck stop a month ago. But when did this come out? September 23rd, 2 days ago. Okay, so this story came out 2 days ago, published on September 23rd. Okay, and Homeboy bought this truck stop a month ago. Okay, so he's fucking up. So he's not paying. So so let's hear what these people are saying.
shame on you. Get down. Shame on me. We were called a prayer meeting last Friday. Employees thought they'd get their
That was the doc. Okay.
I said, we have electric bills, we have water bills, we We had no money for gas. We had no groceries. I said, we live paycheck to paycheck. He said, well, I know how you feel. And I said, no, sir, you do
He
not.
doesn't. No, if this is Asian Mai, the Shinito, he doesn't know how they feel living paycheck to paycheck. That dude makes a lot of money on YouTube. He's married. I think his wife works or whatever. Matter of fact, I don't know. She could be stay at home, but nah, dude. What I do know about Asian Mai is he set himself up really good with trucking. I'm pretty sure he made a lot of money during the pandemic. He was doing like moving type of shit, you know? Like he was doing some real ass trucking. He made a bag enough to get out of it and do YouTube full time. If you make enough money to get out of trucking and do YouTube full time, and plus all the money he makes from his YouTube channel, no, he's not living paycheck to paycheck. Unless if his like if his like his expenses are just so through the fucking roof, right? Like house, cars, and shit, to where he might be. But no, dude, I'm not buying it. I don't think that dude's struggling financially. I saw a video with him and his wife before. She seemed like she didn't seem like the stay at home wife type. She seemed like a chick that still has a job. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but no. He's not poor. Like these are poor people that work at a truck stop, dude. And he's fucking with their money, bro. Damn.
Employees told me the CEO, Dean Ash, said they would have their checks by Monday. But today is Tuesday, and I've been checking my email periodically, and I haven't heard anything yet. Some employees were let go from Truckers Paradise more than a month ago, but they still haven't been paid. I got told I got laid off was because he texted me not to come to work. You see, this is Texas. It's a free work state. You know, we don't have to have a reason to fire you. And I reached out to Truckers Paradise, and the CEO gave me a statement confirming that payroll has been delayed, saying in part that it's because an investor recently faced, quote, unpaid personal circumstances, and that paying employees remains their, quote, highest priority. You can find the full statement.
Damn. I think that dude's he bought that truck stop and he's in over his head. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. That's nuts. As soon as that truck pulls off the dock, I gotta bounce, bro. Someone called, the doc called. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon and back in. His video made it sound like he was a big part of the owner with money, but guess not. Okay, so it's obviously like he didn't buy the whole thing by himself. He went in on this shit probably with like another investor or two or three investors, and one of them pulled out. I think he might be one out of 10 owners. Well, I mean, he said he bought the fucking place, you know, and they said they called the CEO. I don't know how this shit works. I'm not like some big businessman, dude. I'm an employee, dude. I don't know how this shit works. It costs $20 million to open up a Love's. Does he have that much money? Him and another investor. Um, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Whoever the CEO is, right? What are the comments saying on this shit? I'm pretty excited to come and check it out, you know? Oh, no one in the comments is really talking about it. So this is like brand spanking new news that you guys are telling me that Homeboy's not paying his employees. Anyone been to the Love's truck stop in Greenville, Illinois? I live right next to it. Probably 10 investors. Yeah, probably. Oh shit. Okay. All right, I'll scoot up. All right, y'all. I gotta bounce. Be sure to smash the like button on this video. Peace out. Good shit about Asian Mai. I didn't know that was